It goes so fast. Just look like Saturday, today's Saturday again. It was just like yesterday, and I was thinking about this. Yesterday I said, oh, tomorrow is Saturday already. This is the dunya. Allah Azza wa Jalla explains it before we go to the story. Just want to shed something here because it's really important about things going so fast. Where's my grandfather or my great-grandfather? And where's your great-grandfather? They're gone. And tomorrow you'll be gone. And the day after tomorrow your children will be gone. This dunya sometimes it's not worth it. It's not worth that resentment that sometimes we hold in our hearts and the grudges. And this dunya is not even worth a sigh. It's not even worth a heartbreak. Whoever comes and asks about you is Allah. Whoever does not ask about you is Allah. Whoever comes to visit you is Allah. Whoever does not come is Allah. It's not worth to feel sad. It's not worth to feel, any heartbreak. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم, Surah Al-Mu'minun, verse number 10. وَلَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ مِنْ سُلَالَةٍ مِنْ طِينٍ ثم جعلناه نطفة في قرار مكين ثم خلقنا النطفة علقة فخلقنا العلقة مضغة فخلقنا المضغة عظاما فكسرنا العظام لحما ثم أنشأناه خلقا آخر فتبارك الله أحسن الخالقين ثم إنكم بعد ذلك لميتون ثم إنكم يوم القيامة تبعثون. So is this life very short. Allah Azza wa Jalla says about the stages. And we have created this man from an extray of clay. And then from clay, we turn the clay into this sexual discharge. And then from that discharge into a clot. And then from a clot into a lump. And then from a lump into bones. And then we cover the bones with skin. And then we made him this human being. And after that, Allah Azza wa Jalla says the next step is, and you shall die. And after death, you shall be resurrected. From clay to death to resurrection. Prophet Muhammad one day saw a janazah. And then he asked the Sahaba, do you know who this man is? The Sahaba said, Ya Rasulullah, we don't know who he is. Then Allah revealed to the Prophet Muhammad about this man. And then the Prophet said something really interesting. He said, if this man was to come back to life, he would wish to perform 2 rak'ah. Because when people die, they also have wishes. The first wish they will have when they die is to be able to come back and pray salah. Especially for those who did not pray, the very first wish they will have in their grave to be able to come back and salah and pray. 2 rak'ah, duha, salat al-fajr, the sunan, rawatib. Now we're alive. And a lot of us are missing out this salah. But Ahl al-Ilm, they say the very first thing a person would have as a wish in their grave is to be able to come back and pray. So, if a person was to come back from their grave, I'll assure you, and please tell me if I'm wrong, okay? Because I could be wrong, wallah. The very first thing a person, if that person was to come back from their grave, imagine, if a person was to come back from their grave, wallahi, I think that person will not go back to their family. They will not go back to their business. They will not go back to their work. They will not go back to their home. The only thing this person will come, if they was to come back from their grave after death, which is going to happen, they will go and do something that will get them close to Allah Azza wa Jalla. Because they saw it. They saw the reality now. They are in the grave. If they was to come back, you think they'd go back to their business and try to make more money? No. What? Kullu. This is what we call dunya. You know dunya in Arabic, huh? We call it daniya. Like qutufuha daniya. In Jannah, the trees, Allah Azza wa Jalla describes them, describes the branches, are reclining branches. Something low. Likewise, this dunya is derived from the word daniya, something low. It's not worth. It's not worth the fight. It's not worth you not talking to your brother. It's not worth you having fight with your spouse or you with your business. As we say, it's all going to be gone one day. They have 3 wishes altogether, these people, when they are dead. 3 wishes. The first wish is to be able to come back and pray. قالوا ما سلككم في سقر قالوا لم نكن من المصلين. These people, if they were to be thrown in hellfire, they would be asked, what threw you in hellfire? Saqar is one of the names of hellfire. ما سلككم في سقر. What threw you in hellfire? The first thing they will say, لم نكن من المصلين. We're not amongst those who used to pray. That's the first thing they will say. We didn't pray. Now you have the opportunity. Why don't we pray? Yeah, jazakumullah khair for coming. But why don't we continuously pray Salat al-Fajr all the time in the masjid? With Isha and Asr and Dhuhr, and tell your children about it. We're not going to wait until we die and we say, I wish if I could take them back and just so. They have 2 more wishes. Let me ask you, can you guess if somebody dies, what wish would he have to when he wants to, if he wants to come back?